For this video, we're looking at the specification. In the NEA, you're going to produce two specifications, one based on design and one based on manufacture. So this one's based on the design you're intending to do, and will be based on the research and design brief you've already created. The assessment objective for this is produce a comprehensive design specification with a very high level of justification linking to the needs and wants of the user. Fully informed subsequent design stages. So you're going to produce a specification and you must justify every point that you discuss in your specification. You need to be based around the needs and wants from your design brief and the needs and wants from your research. And the point of the design specification is it's a starting point when you design. So you should be linking your designs to what you're saying you're going to do in the design specification. Now clearly later on you might do some further research and that will add to your design, but this is a starting point for your design section. So for this task you need to put the title of the specification. You need to create a specification based on the design brief, research you've completed, and the problem or opportunities you have researched. Your task is to state what features the design or the product must have to be successful. So these can be short, sharp statements about what you're going to do, but it needs to be justified. So as the assessment outcome states, each feature needs to be fully justified. There's a checklist there, and that checklist is on the video later on. The way in which I've laid it out before, I've done this a couple of times in different ways. One is a block paragraph and one is a table. You can choose how you lay it out. As with the product analysis video, I use AccessFM. I use that format to help you produce a comprehensive specification. I do this because it helps you split up the statement in intent that you're going to do, and then on the opposite side you can justify that, which is what you need to do for the assessment. So I broke it down to AccessFM. So a small example here is you've got aesthetics, cost and customer. You've got the important feature on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you've got a justification. So for example, I'll use natural materials with varnish so you can see the timber's green, with some areas of grey and blue. So that's your aim, that's what you're hoping to do. And from my research, there are a lot of choices for natural finished products for the garden. Aesthetically, this will fit into other products the customer already has. Grey and blue features will be added to the design to enhance the areas of the design, as these colours are currently fashionable. So there you've got the statement and then the justification. So for each of the AccessFM criteria, you could put down a statement and then justification. So clearly I've done one there, and you can do 2, 3, 4 depending on your product. Obviously the more you do, the more comprehensive your design will be. To help you complete each section, I've done this where you can look at each of the AccessFM statements, pick out a discussion point on the left and then put a justification point on the right. So you're explaining why you're doing something, why you're going to use certain plastics, certain processes, why is it going to be a certain size. You need to explain the reason behind all your choices. Now clearly when you're doing this, there's a lot of some overlap with safety, environment and aesthetics and function, etc. So don't repeat yourself, but those headings are there just to help you produce a comprehensive guide. It doesn't need to be followed. That's a worksheet that I've been using. This hasn't been created by me, I've been using it for a while now, so that worksheet can be used. Obviously the books which we use, page 98 and 99 have information about the design brief and specification. And when you're completing this page, you need to make sure you've done the following. Have you produced a comprehensive specification that covers all features of the product? So use AccessFM to help you. Have you justified these points? As explained, when you're justifying these points, you need to link to the user's needs and wants. Remember that this is a design specification which is informing your designs when you start doing the design process.